Hello, folks. It's Friday. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Jen and Beth and 48 HLC 48. What's up, y'all? D Walker, what's up? Sarah's here in the house. All right. And Alicia, man, a lot of people showing up today. I figured nobody'd be in the house because it's 4th of July here in the U.S. Well, 5th of July here in the U.S. People are, I don't know, partying. We actually have family in town. Audrey's back here. There she is. And Audrey's family is in town, so we're going to keep it short and sweet today. Probably like, I don't know, half an hour or so. Hey, Bill, doing well? Hey, Jesse. Jesse says Audrey in all caps with several exclamation points.
Oh, well, thank goodness.
Yep. Audrey's on her phone like a millennial.
I don't think I am a millennial.
Jesse says she loves you.
I'm in a micro.
I don't know. You literally graduated in 2000. I don't know, man. Jen Hutt just got done tearing up some tile floors. Perfect time for a break. Yeah, that sucks. I'm stuck here. I can't move my chair. There we go. All right. Work time in Mexico. Yeah, well, it's Friday, man. 4th is boring. Basically a normal Tuesday, Thursday aside from the fireworks. I mean, that's what we did too. We had a pretty good rainstorm middle of the day, and then it cooled off. It was actually only in the 70s and, high humidity or whatever, but not bad for, sitting outside for 20 minutes watching some fireworks. That was cool. I like it. I always drag Audrey to the fireworks. She doesn't love it nearly as much as I do.
I don't hate it.
No, she's just not her.
It's not.
I look forward to fireworks all year. There used to be a thing in Knoxville, Tennessee called Boomsday, which was a truly epic fireworks show. And it was just on Labor Day. And we used to drive down for that, and it was amazing. But,
They stopped doing it.
Yeah, they ended that. So now I've just got fireworks once a year, so I make her go. Hey, Steven, we are chilling. Tail end of baking for the day. Pie and muffins are done. Bread is close to coming out of the oven.
So many carbs. Sounds good.
Audrey and I just got finished doing some working out. We've been doing some Les Mills, combat, high-intensity interval training stuff. I am whooped. This is my whooped face. You finally saw Endgame yesterday? Well, that's good.
I'm still sweating. Like, I showered and I'm still sweating. I can still feel
Tilt that fan and just blow on you.
No, you need it.
Yeah. Raining buckets today, huh? Yeah, not here. We're supposed to have like a good chance of rain all week, and I don't know if we're going to see any. We'll see how it goes. You're out in Kansas, you can blow up things. As long as you're blowing up things and not parts, that's good. I saw the preliminary view of the Arushi pen from Jonathan Brooks. Cool. Did you order one from him? I don't know which one that is. Hey, Evelyn, welcome. Got a cat back here, looking at Audrey, wishing she could have some Pepsi.
A dog sleeping back here on the floor. We can't.
Yep. More animals down here hidden.
Pepsi in a box.
So, yep. So, I didn't really do anything stationery related this week. It's been kind of a busy week, and just kind of didn't really do much. So, I got one thing. It's a bag. If you like backpack talk, stick around because I've got some of that. Otherwise, I figured I'd just hang out for half an hour or so and see if y'all had anything you wanted to talk about in particular. Brought Audrey on here to add some color commentary. And
we always do, don't we?
Audrey's like, should I be on your live thing? And I was like, yeah, sure. And she says, no, I always mess it up. I get it off track. We start talking about, I don't know, licorice or something.
And you start saying I rile you up and you say things you shouldn't say, and it's my fault.
Whoop. That's me. That is me. So how are y'all doing? Are you celebrating with family and friends, hanging out, eating some barbecue, doing a cookout, painting? I don't know what people do.
Did you show your updated core collection last week?
I don't know if I showed my updated core collection. I definitely had it on Instagram.
Well,
Audrey
yeah.
is alluding to the fact that I did finish my collection of Rotring cores.
I just saw the box for the core right there. That's what made me think of it.
Yeah, I can grab those actually. Bread is out of the oven. Congrats. Jen Hutt says she got her first FC pen this week with a nib grind from Audrey.
Oh, no.
How is it? Hopefully it's good.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully it's good, I hope, yeah.
Hey, Brian. Your sister got married 2 days ago on your farm. That's awesome, Jesse.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
All of the animals are in here.
We have all of them?
Yep. Nope, not Scraggle left.
Yep, sure enough. Every animal. Yep. Jen says she likes it so far.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Let me grab these. They are far away. Oh, my bones and muscles.
That's the sound you make now?
That's the sound I make now. Oh. So in that review, yeah, cup 11. Yeah, I just haven't done the core review yet. Mr. Nose thinks he needs to be over here. He's on his way.
Why is your hard drive called Big Lacy?
What? What are you talking about? Oh.
That's very weird.
I was just asking about my hard drive that I called the Big Lacy. It's because that's what this hard drive calls itself. It calls itself Lacy. I don't know why. It's just I don't know. It's what it calls itself, and it's the big one. I have a little one and a big one. This is the big one. And I wanted to use my label maker, so, you know.
Okay.
So, for those of you who don't know, let's see, this one, we'll get this one out first. This is a Rotring core. It is a...
It's also known as the ugliest fountain pen ever made.
It's definitely
some.
not the ugliest.
Okay.
Those people are wrong. It's not super pretty, but it's not the ugliest.
It's not well loved for its aesthetics.
That's right.
Okay.
It's weird looking, but it's not the ugliest.
Okay.
Jesse
I'm
says.
telling you what some people say.
Jesse says ugly. Sarah says it's so goddamn ugly.
Wow.
Hold on, I got an uglier
I was
one.
being nice.
You were. I've got an uglier one. Where is it? I must have it in a case. You want to grab the tall leather case that's over there on the shelf?
Which one? There's 3.
You see the tall one? There's only one that's tall.
Let sleeping dogs lie.
All right then. Anyway, this is the Rotring core. It is from the Rotring company that is now owned by Newell Sanford, Rubbermaid, whatever. Thank you. And when you take the cap off, this is what the inside looks like. This is the grip and the grip section. All that jazz. It's got this kind of weirdo nib on it. But it is very comfortable to hold because of this weird saddly dip thing. And yeah, I kind of like the way it looks too. The cap is kind of rubbery and weird. But anyway, they made 9 colors of this thing. An early 2000s toy you would have loved when you were 10 or 11. Yeah, this is actually like a mid to late 90s toy. So this is all 9 colors of them.
Nose in a box.
Nose is climbing into a box. There you go. Ooh, so the last 3 I got were this bright blue one, this red one, and this like red and orange. Red and black and red and orange are the last 2. The ones on the ends are ballpoints and pencils. So, yeah.
Make those.
Nope, they do not.
The pencils?
Not for the core.
Well, not the core.
No.
I mean, Rotring is a brand itself.
They make the 600 and the 800 pencils. Yeah, but they're very different. Anyway, so yeah, those are my last ones.
Well, there's some things that you can find that's a Rotring. Yeah.
Cool. It's a lot of ugly. Hey, well, you know, somebody's got to collect them, right? Actually, the Kill Winter with Orange dude sent me these, and it came with a watch, actually, as a set. I traded him some pens for these. So that's fun. I've actually not seen the orange and gray one anywhere else. I know this black and red one is supposed to be kind of rare, but I haven't seen this one either, so... Anyhoozle, finished those up. You can find them every once in a while if you enjoy this particular brand of Hideous. Don't understand how they make those things and their mech pencils. Well, you know. Somewhere Evan is plotting to steal those cores. Evan can take them from my cold, dead hands. Hey, Troy, welcome. Let's see. Here's probably the ugliest one. I mean, the ugliest one that's not like a chaos or something. This is also a Rotring. This is called the Rotring Skin, Skynn, which is, if I'm honest, part of the thing that makes me think it's super ugly. But also, it's got this weird tiny cap thing, and then it's got this weirdo nib. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. And this weird little nib. But it's just a very strange, and this is kind of squishy, this big rubbery lump. You just yelled, "Oh no," out loud. It's so bad. Look, man, I told you. I told you you thought the core was ugly, but that's just because you didn't know about the skin. Skynn. Let's see who sells them. I think they look pretty cool. I also think they look pretty cool. The thing about people selling them is they haven't made them in, I don't know, decades probably. I forget when I actually don't know when they stopped making them, but they've been out of manufacture for quite a while. So they're harder to find. I know the Andersons had a few. I got my last couple from them of the cores, actually, because Brian Anderson knows that I like those, and so I told him when he gets his hands on cores, let me know because I'll take them off his hands. And so he always says, "Hey, Mike, got a bunch of these hideous pens," and so I got those, but. You'll find them every once in a while at pen shows. Please put it back in its box. That one goes back in the case.
Wait, don't we have a bunch of one of them that you bought on eBay at one time? So we have a ton of them.
All right, so I do have actually.
Somebody please buy these. Hashtag ad. Hashtag please buy these.
So I do have actually.
If you're interested in some Rotring.
Yeah. So I do actually have some of these that I bought. I really wanted one of these, but I couldn't find one by itself. So I may have bought a box of them. I have 6. I have 7 of these left. So I might just put these on my web store. But send me an email if you're interested in one of these core ballpoints. They take a Parker style ballpoint, and they're actually very, very comfortable to use. And I bet this works. Yeah, immediately worked. So these things are like darn good ballpoints, actually.
How much are they?
Actually,
I have no idea how much they actually cost.
Like they're like $25 or so.
Now, let's have you buy one for.
Yeah, yeah. The thing is, they're not made anymore, so the prices kind of are all over the place. But like $25 is pretty good. Your face should melt when opening that Rotring box. Oh man.
See, man, people have.
Savagery, Audrey. Look at the savagery you just unleashed on my thing here. Grip to nib ratio is all wrong. Yeah, no, it is real weird. The skin is very strange. Shame they're not made anymore. I bet they would sell like hotcakes. They might.
What's the price point that they were?
Yeah, they were at a pretty low price point. I think I bought my original one. Actually, funny story. This one is actually the first fountain pen I ever bought for myself, I think. I know I had a Lamy Vista. It's actually over in a stand right over there. That was, I think, might have been my first fountain pen that was mine. And then this is definitely the first one I bought for myself. So, that was fun. So that was about 1990 something, whenever they first came out. But anyway. I have a long history with Rotring cores. I like them. And then they also make, what do I do with them all? Are they in here? I also have some of the 600s and the Newtons and stuff like that. I really like, here we go. So this is the classic Rotring 600 pen. Which
is, to be fair, a classier pen, for sure. You put those next to each other, you're like, oh wow, it's the same brand.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, they've. That's what Bijou was saying. Like, how in the world does one company make both of those pens? Yeah. So the fun thing about this is that they were made for like engineers and draftsmen and such, and so they actually have a little selector dial at the top that will let you say different nib sizes. So it's because like, come on, darn it, camera. Sometimes it's very good at focusing, otherwise not, but. It goes all the way up to double broad and like oblique broad and stuff, and then all the way down to. There's actually an L. I don't even know what L stands for. But anyway, you select that, and then the top tells you whether it's a steel or a gold nib. This one happens to be a gold nibbed one. And then after they made these, they sort of had a transitional pen that was technically called the Newton, although everybody calls it the Newton 600 because it looks just like a 600. Aside from the knurling is a little bit different, and it doesn't have the nib selector thing at the top. So that's a little bit different. And then, I actually don't have any of the regular Newton because the official Newton is just hideous. And not in a gross nostalgic way like the core. This is the Rotring Esprit, which is just a much more normal, understated looking sort of pen. It's a really, really pretty pen. It's got the same nib as the 600 Newton and stuff, but it's got this like nice ribbed section. And you don't see any of these because they don't make them anymore. So every once in a while you'll find them online. Somebody will have like new old stock, or somebody will have
eBay.
Yeah. You can find them a lot of times on eBay. The 600 prices went through the roof. I actually bought the first 600 Newton on a trip to Chicago with Audrey. I bought it at the Water Tower Mall. What do they call it?
The Water Tower.
Yeah, the Water Tower. I bought it at the Levenger store inside of a Macy's or some weird thing. So.
I've been inside the Macy's actually. Now that you mention it.
Yeah, it was definitely Levenger inside another thing. But anyway, I bought that pen on like clearance or something, and it must have been because it was graduate school and we were both broke.
Well, at the time, I probably thought, I don't even remember, I remember you really sitting there contemplating whether or not to buy it. How much was it? Do you remember?
I don't remember. It wasn't that much. It might have been like $50, maybe.
Exactly. So it was like, well, okay, we were in graduate school, fine.
Yeah.
He was putting so much thought into this. I'm like, we need to just leave. There's this whole mall. We're just sitting here trying to decide whether or not to buy this pen. And you're like, well, let's go on clearance. I'm like, well, just buy the pen and let's just go. And so you finally bought it.
This is before Audrey was really into pens and that kind of stuff. So she was pretty done with me being at that Levenger store.
I mean, he was just. I mean, there's like not very many pens, and so he's literally just sitting there looking at this small thing of pens for like 45 minutes. How much more time? I'm sorry.
Then she married me, so
yeah. Despite that.
Yeah, nostalgia. The reason why you still have a Lamy Safari. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like I said, the first one that was my fountain pen was probably the Safari. It's not a Safari or an All-Star. The Vista. It's got like some metal in the caps. So it's a little bit different than all of them. But yeah, man, a little nostalgia. It's good stuff. So anyway, why do I still have this in my hand? Oh, and now Levenger makes this. Actually, I think they still make this. This is the Levenger L-Tech.
Oh,
which is kind of like they actually I think bought the rights to the shape and design stuff from Rotring. But it's a pretty different pen. They've still got some knurling on the grip section. They've run through a bunch of different versions of this. So anyway, still a nice pen though. I mean, not quite as nice. I actually don't know. They're all over the place.
I'm just curious because again, prices for all this stuff they vary widely.
Well, like this one they still make, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? If only I had a magical thing.
There was an internet thing.
Oh. Let's see. Do they still make this thing? Yeah, these are like between $50 and $70, something like that.
Yeah, that's not bad.
L-Tech Stealth. This is 109. Yeah, I think probably between 60 and 100, depending on where you're getting it and deals and stuff. Levenger site says ballpoint, rollerball, fountain pen 109. So, yeah. It's a lot of pens you have. How many pens does one person need? Thanks, Jesse. Coming from you.
Yeah, right. Like, is this some random person who accidentally came on this channel?
Yeah. Jessie doesn't. She tripped, fell, ended up in this channel. Gotta catch them all. All right. So the only thing I got this week that was.
Sorry, I got you distracted on the course.
You 100% did.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what you do.
I did.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know.
I can't possibly have anything to talk about.
Yeah, I was like, I don't have anything to talk about, and then Audrey comes in here and finds a thing. Need one, want many. Yeah, there you go, Richard. So I've been looking at Timbuktu bags for quite a while. And I don't know, like something about them always kind of puts me off. There's always something. And on the Timbuktu site, they're real expensive. Even right now, when they have like a 50% off summer sale going on. I've got a big messenger bag back there. Yeah, it's kind of. I'm not gonna get up and get it right now, but it's huge. You've seen it before. But I've been trying to sort of skew myself into backpacks because I just don't have that many. I've got like 2, basically, and like a bunch of messengers. So I've been looking at backpacks. I ended up finding this one on Amazon. Well, totally block out Audrey here.
That's fine.
There she is.
There's nothing to see here.
And this is the Timbuktu Command backpack. And I got it for about $60 on Amazon. On the Timbuktu site, they're like, I forget, 120 or something like that, and then half off or 40% off. They're like 70 or $80 there now. I think it's 77 or something. So buying at Amazon, I still save money even over their sale. So the reason I got this is it's kind of a big bag. It's bigger than it looks. Like, it's pretty skinny here, but it's got these cinch things at the bottom. And when you undo these, this bag actually expands pretty well. It's like 30 something liters, I want to say. Let's see if it actually says on the tag. Here. Nope, this tag actually says almost 0 things. Sometimes it's on the side. Nope, they're not going to tell me. Any hoozle. It's got a cool little place up here that's soft for your glasses or whatever. It's got a nice zip here to put in, like, I don't know, your travel stuff, your phone or whatever, so it's easily accessible. It's got a pretty decent little like web handle here, which is nice. So if you're just carrying it through an airport or something, you can cinch these guys up and have it like briefcase style. Then you can just reach in here and get your tickets or what have you. So that's pretty convenient. It's got a little thing here where you can put a bike light on or something, I think is what this is made from. Time to buy the shipping container to store all the things? Yeah, that's right. And here we go. These are actually pretty decent zippers. They're smallish, but pretty nice. Big zipper pulls. I don't know how I feel about a big zipper pull, but it's alright. And then inside here you actually have a good amount of space. If I can get this up in here. And you've got all your organization stuff in here, pens and notebooks and stuff, a zippery part here, a little zipper bit up here. And the main compartment is pretty big, actually. This guy. A lot of people have said online that you can definitely pack for a weekend in this thing, and I find that to be totally plausible. And then, the computer bit is actually back here, sort of in this back panel, and it opens all the way around, like this. And so then you put your laptop in here, and you can put like a tablet in here, and it's got another thing here for your papers?
Business papers.
For your business papers? They go in here. Anyway, I haven't actually used this yet. I've only had it for a couple of days, and I haven't really left the house. But I did try it on, and it fits nicely. The straps seem good. It's got a bottle opener on the straps. This is going to be a good pen show backpack for just popping bottles. Popping bottles. Anyway, so that's like the closest to a stationary thing I got this week is this cool backpack. So yeah, I'm into it. I dig it. What's the chat doing here? Let's see. Hot Cup 11 says she has a Pilot Custom 912 and FA knitting sitting at the post office. Need to get up. Yeah. Well, yeah, hurry up. Post office is about to close, yo. 2 backpacks. You only have 1 back. That's true.
That's true.
That's true. Now I have 3 backpacks. I actually have 4 backpacks, but one of them is a secret. Shh. You'll see that one in a week or 2.
No,
Oh.
nothing.
Maybe she made noise. The birds have not really touched that suet out there. They don't like
Very
it.
particular.
Let's see. Wear one on the back, one on the front. Yeah, there you go. And then you got to get a fanny pack for your, whatever.
No, they call those. What do they call them now? And you put them over. You don't wear them here. You wear them there.
Oh yeah, they call them a sling pack or
sling,
something.
Sling, yes. You
yeah.
gotta get the fanny sling.
The fanny sling. Gotta sling that around.
And sorry, Dapper Man, if you're here, I'm sorry.
She apologizes to all the English.
Yes.
Let's see. The seeds turned out great. Oh, is Kenshadora here? Hey, Anna, what's up? Yeah, the Ulalas look fine. I mean, they're not. It's not my color scheme at all, but I'm glad people are getting those. That looks cool. I'm glad it's a project that happened. Let's see. You like bag reviews? Cool. Yeah, I got to do some more of those. I just haven't done it. Actually, I have to clear off this this table.
Yeah, you do.
That might be a
mess.
That might be a thing that's holding me back at the moment. Let's see. Slow and missed the order, but planned to pick one up in the wrong label ones. Oh, Oolala's got some wrong label ones. Let's see. Bought 3 backpack bags for cameras, trying to get that perfect one. Oh yeah. I mean, for cameras, it seems like the real the money is on Peak Design. I don't know if you try one of those, but Peak Design makes really cool stuff. I want one of those backpacks, but
they're not cheap. Yeah, they're not cheap bags, but.
And I need the big one because I'm a husky boy, and the small one looks like I stole a little kid's very nice backpack. It's no good for me, but Peak Design is dope. Jeremiah says he's getting into the butt pack game. Jesse says they're hip bags. they're not that hip. Happy 5th of July, the holy hangover day for your American brothers and sisters. Well, Audrey's mom did have her first taste of rye whiskey last night.
She did.
Didn't hate it, but didn't love it. She didn't want more. You got the Peak. It's the one you settled on? What?
She didn't regret.
No, didn't regret it. Yep, Rick says he settled on the Peak design. Yeah, no, I'm not shocked. Those things are real good. David's gonna bring the multi-pocket Tacticool thigh bag to add to the backpack. You know, the funny story is I actually got my dad one of those years ago. It was a very cool, like, it had a waist belt and it like buckled around the leg, and then it had like, I don't know, pockets and stuff that went on the outside. And he's like, "What the hell am I gonna do with this?" I thought he was gonna be super psyched about it, honestly, because my dad is a guy who loves pockets. Like, he wears a vest because he wants an extra set of pockets outside the pockets he has on his shirt and his pants. But then I give him, like, leg pockets, and he's like, "What am I going to do with this?" I'm like, "You don't want it, you can give it to me." So, he kept it, but I don't know. Louise says Peak design is fine, but it's not the perfect one for you. Well, different bags for different people. Let's see. Factory made the whole batch as a standard Notco label, so once the Ooh La La labeled cases finish shipping, the mislabeled ones go on sale. Oh, you got a special label for them, I see. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Alex. Happy Friday. Mike, does that blue Schneider slider ballpoint you like take Parker-style refills? I got these slider Parker refills for your Rotrings and love them. Oh, interesting. You know, I've actually never opened up the Schneider slider. I'm not sure if I can open this, actually. Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't open. So you found some, like, just refills that are Parker-style refills? That's awesome. Because, yeah, these are great. I really like them. But I've never seen refills or anything. I don't think I've ever seen this pen, actually, for sale, so.
I mean, yeah, that's sort of, just glancing at it, looks like a disposable pen. Like, just
Yeah.
another pen.
Yeah. Well, this one probably is.
It's not like a Bic, but...
They're saying they're Parker-style refills with this ink. So that's cool. I'm going to look that up. Thanks. Appreciate that, Alex. Emil says, I bought my first two Sakura microns. Any opinions on them? I like they're water resistant and you can get really tiny tips. Sakura microns.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Micron pens.
Are those Sakura though?
I think so. I mean, they're micron. So micron.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I've got some of those. I got some of those around. They're probably, yeah, here we go.
Yeah, I have a bunch of them.
Huh, mine say Pigma microns. I didn't know they were Sakuras. This actually doesn't say... Oh, here it goes. Sakura Color Products Corporation, made in Japan. How about that? Yeah, I've got some of these. I think they're pretty okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind them. Ah, Alex has a link for us here. Let's see. Look at those things. Woo! Box of 10, 23. Oh, 23 bucks isn't terrible for 10. There we go. Schneider Slider XB refill pens. Yeah, man. If those are as good as this ballpoint, this like rando ballpoint is, they're real good. I will add to my cart and then go back and look at them later.
Maybe you can, if somebody else likes them, you can, share.
Yeah.
You don't need that many.
Yep. Yep. You can do a group buy.
Group buy, yes.
Oh, they got them in different colors too. We got a red ink here. We got some blue. Dope. Anyway, yeah, thanks for the link. Appreciate that. Let's see. Check them out. They're awesome. Totally will. Like if you had them explode on you, you take them on flights. Yikes. I haven't had that problem. To me, they're a lot like the Sharpie pens. In fact, I keep them all bundled together here. I like them, but I don't love them. They're always a little bit, I feel like they're a little bit pale or undersaturated or something for me, so I don't know. Let's see. Not a plain guy? Alright, B.A. Baracus. Have you seen SBRE Brown review of rollerballs that use fountain pen inks? I don't think I've seen that, actually. I do have a rollerball, like, I don't know, I guess a rollerball nib that you can put, like, in a number 5 Yovo housing. And it works pretty well. I know Girbon has been doing that kind of rollerball fountain pen thing for a while, but I haven't played with them, really. But the ones I've used, like the tip one I have, works really nice. Look at the flower badge? I don't know what that means. It's a great video. Good question. Second that question? Oh, no, I haven't seen it. Sorry. You dabble with Califolio inks much? I hear they're a little dry, but they've got some good-looking colors. Yeah, I've got 2 or 3 of them, and yeah, they're dry, for sure. We got Andronopal because mostly because Mike Hurley kept talking about him, and I thought maybe Audrey would like Andronopal, and it writes like pants. It is super dry.
That was the one that was in my Crusette pen, right?
I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know what I put it in. I put it in something for you a while ago, and you're like, oh, this is terrible. And I put it in something like, oh, this is not good. Yeah, I think I might have put it in the ebony. And
I was like, oh, is it the nib that's being... And then...
Nah, I think the ink just kind of sucks.
This was a long time ago, though.
Yeah. I've got Itzamna from Califolio, and that actually writes very nicely, so... I don't know. I think it might be a little bit hit or miss. It's a lovely pink. I mean, it'd be a lovely pink if it ever wrote, but man, I do not care for it.
They're not very expensive, though, are they?
No, they're not very expensive.
So it's not,
and they look nice. I've actually got one right here. This is Itzamna. So they come in the same bottle that the Diamine Anniversary inks come in. This kind of wedge pie-shaped thing, which is a beautiful little bottle. You can get these from like jet pens and stuff. And I like Itzamna pretty well. I've had it in this pen for quite a long time. And it's very nice. But yeah, Andronopal, man, I do not care for it. I haven't even done a review for it because I'm just like, I don't want to put it back in a pen. I might have to, but I haven't done it yet. Let's see. Do all these Parker refills fit Parker Jotter rollerballs? I have one in your cart. You wanted to get it? Yep. Parker Jotter fits Parker style refills. Can't decide what to knit next. I don't know, man. Hats or mittens? I mean, if you start hats and mittens now, you'll have some to sell in the fall and winter.
Socks seem...
No, she said she's tired of socks.
Oh, I didn't know
yeah.
that was a...
She has a bursting sock drawer. Let's see, everyone says those Giherbon pens using fountain pen inks are terrible. Yeah, I haven't heard great things about those. There is another one. I think Monteverde has one. I think Pinboy Roy actually just did a video on a Monteverde. I want to say it's like a clicky rollerball pen that takes fountain pen ink. I haven't watched the video. I've been busy, but I mean, the rollerball tip I have is pretty good, so I don't know. Of course, I haven't tried to clean it out yet either, so not looking forward to that. Oh, look at the flower badge on a Micron. It says Sakura on them. Yeah, okay. The delay is killing the flow. Yeah, sorry. You didn't get the notification, Sandra. I mean, I even put it in Slack. Tisk, tisk. Let's see. You have some White Lightning on order with Califolio inks you already purchased, so I'll let you know if it helps. You know, I actually do need... That's what I should do. I should put it in Andronopal and see if it makes it better. Yeah. That's one I have a bunch of. I totally forgot. It's like... So the thing is, underneath my computer desk, so a couple levels down from here, are all the inks that I have that need to be reviewed. So...
there's a lot.
I don't know if I've shown this or not, so I'll go ahead and do it. I'll go ahead and... This is my desk. There's the infinite recursion. Good times. Then this is all the... These are cards... Well, I mean... So these are like cards from people I need to keep track of. These are Colodex cards from reviews I've done recently. These are ballpoints and stuff that I've been thinking I need to review soon and that I just reach for. Then there's fountain pens and stuff sitting here that I especially love. And then under here... This is my there's racks on racks on racks of these things, samples and stuff, and then here are just bottles of ink that I really need to review, minus this thing right here, which is actually like Nasonex, but the rest of these are inks that I need to review. So there are a few of them. And if there are plants, there are bags back there. This koala right here was my grandma's, and I always would like put that on my bedside dresser when I visit her, so I got that from her estate. That koala keeps an eye on us. I have my very own drop bear. All right. So anyway, yeah, I've got a few inks I need to do, but I've totally forgot about the Andronopal. That would have been good. Let's see. Never relied on the notification. Yeah, that's true. You like those bottles? Yeah, cool, man. Got Califolio Aurora. It's a dusty pinkish orange, a little dry but not terrible. That's good to know. I think that's actually in my my wish list at Jet Pens. I've got a few of those in there. You order the pouches, better price per mil. Oh, of the Califolios? Yeah, it would be. Let's see, I've got an Eco Tee with a broad nib, no issues. Oh, nice. That's good. Glad to hear it. Thongs. What? What's going on here? Let's see. I have a pen inked with it, and I'm trying to use it, but it's painful. Wait, what are we talking about here? Encantadora. What did she say? She said, hey to Sandra. I don't know. I lost a thread somewhere. It's alright. We don't need to find it. If people want to commission me to knit them socks, I'll knit socks. It's socks for me that you're, socks for you that you're a bit tired of? Yeah, socks.
No, I get it.
Handmade socks are pretty awesome. Let's see. New Robert Oster Carolina Blue is dry as sand. For me, it wasn't all that dry, but it was very different depending on which nib you put it in. So in some nibs, it felt dry and was kind of light, and in some nibs, it felt totally normal and was very blue. So hard to say. Calendar reminders, yeah, man, gotta have a lot of calendar reminders. For your for the show, yeah, you gotta do that. By the way, hey Laura, what's up? Rich Halperin has a Pin Addict hat and loves it. Awesome. Yeah, those are, man, I tell you, Bijoule does some really nice nice knitting. She knitted me a hat, which is actually in my car. I keep it in there for when it gets cold.
Yep. I saw it, just the other day.
Yeah, I was like, get the sunglasses. She had to dig past my gloves and hat.
Yeah.
Sandra Ross is kind of tolerable in person. What is this, Mike Madison? That's something that somebody said about me on a Discord server, and so I just saved it because I thought it was funny. Let's see. Who made it? Organic Studio or Mont Blanc? Oh, Ernest Tim. What? Ernest Inc. That one. This is Organic Studio. This is Hemingway is Santiago's Sea Blue. I don't actually know if I've even tried this.
Yeah, I don't know if you, because
I got this at the same time.
Baltimore, right?
Last year? Think. I'm pretty sure I got this at Bertram's Inkwell 2 years ago, or maybe a year ago this last Christmas anyway, because I got this one and Nitrogen and what's that other super sheener all the kids were all about?
Walden Pond.
Yeah, and Walden Pond, and I think I picked up Santiago at the same time. I think that's right. Anyway, I don't think I ever used this because I got so ticked at Nitrogen and Walden Pond that I was like, ugh, I can't right now. That's another thing I might have to put some White Lightning in to see if it'll actually make it flow. Hey, Evan, how's it going? Do you need on Twitter or something? You can talk hats. Yeah, Emil needs some hats for sure. Yep, Sarah remembers the tiny shards of bullshit from my from my talking about those Organic Studios inks. Every time you take off the cap on those Organic Studios, just like dried ink shards fall off, and then as soon as they get any kind of moisture, they just like turn into ink and stain everything. Just infuriating. Having a cool hip hiking hat would make you a prince among the hikers. There you go. That's what you need. Always need a beanie. Yep. Let's see, is that one of those stupid sheeners that makes your eyes bleeds? You know, I actually don't even remember what this Hemingway ink looks like. Let me Google it right quick, because I don't know. Yes. Yes, it is one of those super sheeners that makes your eyes bleed. Let's see, here's the... There we go. There's a swatch from, looks like it might come from Van Ness. This is from some Goulet pens. This one's from penclassics.nz. Another one. Oh, this is Thoreau. Walden Pond. So, yeah, another super sheener. So, probably is because that's what Organic Studio does. Soil the name of writers you love. There are actually some Organic Studios that are quite nice. Arsenic is a really pretty gray, named by...
Do they make that
I think he did start making it again. Yeah, it took a hiatus, but I think it's back. But Arsenic, last time I used it, was a very nice gray, named for Audrey and her work on arsenic contamination in soils. Also, I really liked Emily Dickinson, which is like a really pretty, like pinkish purple. Really nice. But those are the only ones that come to mind that I really, really liked. Otherwise, they're kind of prone to tiny shards of bullshit, like Sarah says. So, anyway. Yep. All right, well, I said I was going to do a half hour, and it's been 40. So, it's the way it goes sometimes. That's, yep. All right, that's it. Final questions. Oh, Becky, you showing up right now? Oh, Becky. Becky. We got family in town. I feel like we ought to probably hang out with family and do something. So, what do you got? Last hits before we sign off for the week. It's because you love us? Yeah, I do. That's why, look, I was telling Audrey, I'm like, I'm tired. We just worked out. We did this Les Mills thing.
He was so uninspired about doing, oh my god.
She's like, you can do a live thing? I'm like, yeah, I guess. So.
He was not having it.
I know. Well, I know. Audrey's dad was like, but the people want to have a live show.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I know. So I do it for y'all. That's what I do. Love is a strong word. Tolerate once a week. No. Y'all are great. Second time you've shown up as I'm stopping the show. Oh, Valerie. Tisk. Have a good weekend. Well, I'll try. We've got stuff planned. I'm teaching on. Yeah, kind of a vacation. Yeah, Audrey's actually on vacation for the rest of.
I'm on vacation.
Audrey's on legit vacation for the next week, so she brought home her nib grinding stuff just in case she feels like grinding nibs.
I mean, you got DC and San Francisco coming. I gotta work,
Yeah, DC and San Francisco. If you're gonna be there, then we will too. We'll be there for sure. That'll be good times. It just became kind of public knowledge that Anderson Pens is not going to be at the DC show this year. Lisa is dealing with the Chicago pen store, and so she can't make it, and so they're not going to have tables. So you won't be able to find me at the Anderson Pens table, but I'll be around. I might be working for somebody else. I don't really know yet. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Maybe these yahoos over here will need my help. Who knows? But we'll see what's going on. Got your flight for San Francisco today, your first pen show. Hey, awesome. Yeah, San Francisco's a really nice pen show. The ballroom is beautiful. It's well lit. Lots and lots of good vendors. There's a ton of like Japanese vendors coming. Yeah. I just read like a bunch more, like new ones that have never been to U.S. pen shows are coming, so that's going to be cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, hopefully I'll get a minute away from the table. I can actually see what's going on. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's good. It's good. Good. Yeah, and Encantadora is going to be there.
Yeah. Exciting.
Yep. Yeah. Looking forward to your first San Francisco show? Yeah, Sandra's going. That's fun. Anyway, so those are our next two shows, and then Dallas. I guess Dallas is the last one until Philly, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, unless I decide to go to Ohio, but Ohio's hard to make. I kind of want to, and Brian Anderson's trying to talk me into it, so...
Really?
Yeah, he's like, you gotta go.
You're going to that one?
Yeah, well, they love Ohio, and it's right next, it's not that far for him either, so.
Are they going to Detroit?
I don't think so.
I said they're doing the 3 or 2 day this year, remember?
Oh, I don't know, maybe.
I mean, Detroit's like right there for them too.
They might. I don't know the answer. You write letters on paper. Can't wait to see you. Oh yeah, Jesse's going to San Francisco, that's cool. Are you going to DC, Jesse? She didn't say DC, she says San Francisco, so I guess not, but, you know, you should go. I'll hang out with you.
Yep. Oh, we would.
Somebody's got to. Probably we'll be making stuff out of clay. We've been collecting pen rests over here.
Lots that have not been put on the site.
Look at them all. Look at all them pen rests.
And then over here, there's like I don't know why there's a pile over here.
Oh, these?
No, these. My fingers are.
These?
Yeah.
These are the ones that are online.
Okay, well
Don't
then
mess with
we
those.
still have a bunch that aren't.
Yeah. No DC for Jesse? Aww. I I made some fancy patriotic pen rests for 4th of July. They got some red, white, and blue action. For America.
I like that one. I'm still surprised that one.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, this one came out really interestingly. It's like, I don't know, like a little galaxy looking action there in the middle. I think it came out real cool.
You can see the white through the red in certain parts.
Yeah. And this one's got a little bit of copper on the back of it. I don't know, maybe I was thinking pennies or something, but anyway, those are off of my site. I'll probably have more of those, but I'm gonna bring those for DC. Sarah says people keep dropping DC. First Brad, then the Andersons, now Jesse. Well, Brad's like traveling all over Florida for the next like month or so. He's not. That guy has got a lot of stuff going on. So, and he didn't really have a table anyway, so it wasn't too hard for him to drop that one. Kids start school that week. Oh yeah, I get you. I used to start the day after the DC show, but they moved it back a week, and now it's cool. But that also means that San Francisco is at the very end of my first week of school. So, that's always exhausting. Neither for Sarah. Well, Sarah, we'll get you to a pin show one of these days.
We got her to DC. Or to DC, to Raleigh.
Yeah, Sarah is at Raleigh. That's right. Yeah. Yep. All right. All right, folks. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. And I will see y'all next week, next Friday, if all goes well, unless we decide to, do something else. I don't know. We haven't made plans, but Audrey's on vacation, so maybe we'll do some stuff. Jesse had too tough a time a couple of years ago. Well, sorry to hear that. But DC's okay. It's an okay show. It's big anyway. All right, kids. We'll see y'all next week. Until then, stay tuned to the channel. I will be having ink reviews and pen reviews, and I don't know, maybe I'll look at a bag or something next week for Hot Cup 11. I know she likes some bag reviews. And I will see y'all later. Peace out.